Hey poker people, it's Eli here from Warp Drive Gaming, and this is the first episode of our mono team Wi-Fi series. It's myself and Lachlan doing this series. You'll know Lockie from some other videos. So we can see here that I have a fairy type mono team, and Lockie has gone with a fighting type. We both randomly selected these teams, so it's going to be really awesome to see how they go. It is a bit unfortunate for Lachlan that my type is super effective against his. So I'm going to start off with the Togekiss in our first battle. This will be best of 3. He's going to go out into the Blaziken. Blaziken's going to go for a Protect there, no doubt to get the speed boost. And just to scout for what I'm going to do, I go for the Thunder Wave. This is a para-flinching Togekiss. So I'm going to try and get that Paralyze off to lower his speed. And to try and be really annoying with Air Slash, because it is holding King's Rock and has Serene Grace for the ability. So he gets a speed boost, but he's paralyzed. I'm going to go for a Roost. Roost up, get some of that HP back. Hopefully he gets paralyzed. He bat and passes out, so with the speed boost, he's just going to bat and pass out. Into 5 times, which is the Heracross. So 5 times the Heracross is out. I should just be able to Air Slash this thing, take it out. Hopefully it is the Mega, so we've got a Mega Heracross. He's going to go for the Rock Blast. That could be dangerous. I don't think I'm going to survive this one. No, Togekiss is going down. So there we go. We got the first down of our mono team series. Togekiss is gone. So I'm going to go out into Sylveon now. Sylveon is a wall, super tanky. So it's going to come out and stall these sweepers, which he seems to have a lot of. Goes out into Lucario. I've gone for Toxic, which doesn't affect. Then I decide to go for a Protect, just to scout what he's going to do. He goes for a Flash Cannon, which is probably going to do a lot to me, but I am tanky, so we're going to see. Does more than I would like. I did get a Moonblast off, which does quite a bit of damage to him as well, and I've got leftovers, so we can get a bit of HP back there. So I go for Protect to try and get some leftovers HP back, but I don't really think that it's going to be enough unless it's like min damage. So, because of that reason, I decide to switch out, and I go out into Whimsicott, just to let Whimsicott really go down here, because I don't want to lose Sylveon. So Whimsicott was just fodder there. He does get a crit. And now I can go back out into Sylveon, get another Protector. I probably didn't have to do that. That was probably unnecessary to let the Whimsicott go down there. But I did it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I do get the Protect off. Hopefully this is going to stop me from fainting, otherwise that was a huge waste. And it does. Very lucky there. Lucky I got that extra leftovers HP back, because that did make a difference. And then I get the Moonblast off, and Lucario is gone. So we got one down. I get a little bit of HP back there. He goes for Brazil, which is Hitmontop. And Hitmontop is going to get an Intimidate off, which does nothing to Sylveon. So I have to go for a Fake Out, which doesn't kill, but it's all but dead here. I will go for a Protect, just to hopefully be able to survive whatever attack he's going to throw at me. So now we know he's packing Bullet Punch. I think I can survive a Bullet Punch from this thing. So I go for Moonblast. He goes for a Bullet Punch again, but it does take me out, unfortunately. So that's Sylveon down. Now I'm going to go out into Azumarill. Azumarill is my bulky sweeper, and he is holding Assault Vest. So Azumarill's going to get player off, and this should just destroy this Breloom. Yep. Breloom is going skis. And yeah, like I said, it's really unfortunate because we didn't know. We just randomly were given these types, and it turned out that my type was super effective against Lachlan. So it's really hard for him to switch out safely into anything. But, I mean, he's still doing pretty good, considering. Probably should have switched Azumarill out there, but 5 times gets the kill. I go into Gardevoir. This is not my Mega, just plain old Gardevoir. He's going to withdraw there and go into Bambo, which is the Pangoro, I think that's what it's called, Pangoro, or whatever the name of this thing is. Moonblast should take it out though, yeah. So Gardevoir putting in some work here. And not only are his guys, my guys are super effective against most of his guys seem to be sweeper type Pokemon. None of them are particularly tanky, which doesn't help. So I go for the Psyshock, which will bring Blaziken down to its Focus Sash. And you can see I lose some HP there because I am holding Life Orb on the Gardevoir. Blaziken goes for a Protect, just to try and get the speed boost, I'm guessing. And I'm just going to keep mashing the Psyshock here. I don't really think there's anything that this Blaziken can do to hurt my Gardevoir. Get the Psyshock off, Blaziken's gone. That was a big threat, and it was really lucky that I got that Paralyze off early with Togekiss on the Blaziken. That was a huge help. Back out into Hitmontop. Gets the Intimidate off again. Gardevoir is a special sweeper, so the Intimidate doesn't really do anything. Got the Flinch off. N goes for a Bullet Punch, which will be super effective, but shouldn't kill me and doesn't. I went for a Willow here, which was... I think I could have just taken him out with a Moonblast, but I did go for Willow instead. Which allowed him to get another Bullet Punch off. Thank God it didn't kill me. And then I can just Moonblast and hopefully take him out. So it wouldn't have killed him. This is obviously defensive investment in this Hitmontop here of some description. So Gardevoir will go down, but the burn's going to take care of Hitmontop there. So now I'm out into Mawile. I'm pretty sure this is my last Pokemon. So into Mawile. This is, I mean, most of his stuff will be neutral damage on Mawile because he is Steel. But Mawile's Mega is pretty tanky, so it should be fine. So 5 times goes for the Arm Thrust, which, I mean, you can see there, it still doesn't do a whole bunch of damage. And now Mawile will just destroy this thing with Player Up. Yeah. So Mawile is a beast. So there we go, first game to me. Go into our second one now. As I said, it's a best of 3. We'll see what Lockie decides to do now. Hopefully he can bring it back. That was a crazy close first game, considering what a disadvantage Lockie was at, so kudos to him. I'm going to lead off with Azumarill this time, as he goes out into the Pangoro. He goes for the Poison Jab. Get some super effective damage off there on Azumarill. But the Play Rough should be enough here to take out that one. So Azumarill gets the first kill here of the second battle. Brazil comes out, which was the Hitmontop. Gets the Intimidate off, which is good. Which is good on our Azumarill. I think he's my... Oh, Mawile is another physical attacker as well, so... useful against Azumarill and Mawile. And the Bullet Punch should finish me off here. Yeah, so down goes Azumarill. So I go out into Whimsicott now. Just really as a stall. Whimsicott is really a stall. This one I've made for this game. So I'm going to get off the Leech Seed. And then hopefully he just goes for a Protect, but I doubt that very much. Go for the Blaze Kick, I would assume. But I do have Prankster on this Whimsicott, so I'm going to put out the sub. And he does go for a Blaze Kick, which should take down the sub, I'm guessing. Yep, so the sub's going to fade. And then I'll get some life back here from the Leech Seed. And I'm just going to put another sub up here, because Whimsicott is a wall, but I don't want it taking a Blaze Kick. For this mono battle, I did run Whimsicott with Encore, Taunt, Leech Seed, and Sub. Outside of this mono game, I would probably take out Taunt and put in Giga Drain just so it has a damaging move. The reason I gave it Taunt in this was because I didn't have any setters and I didn't have any Rapid Spinners or Defoggers, so I needed something that could go out first and deal with a setter, someone who's trying to put up rocks or something like that. So as I put out the sub, Blaziken's going to go for the Baton Pass, because I think he just realises it's kind of pointless hitting these subs while Leech Seed is out. So now he's going to go for Heracross. So I kind of just feel like I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to keep putting subs out and letting Heracross take the Leech Seed damage. So I just go for a Taunt. I don't even think he has any non-damaging moves on this thing, but there's the only thing I can do. So unfortunately, I did forget that all of these multiple hitting moves of Heracross will break the sub and go through and hit Whimsicott. So that's unfortunate. I didn't think of that at all. So he's taking me down to my Citrus Berry. I don't think this is going to kill me. No. So instead of switching out here, I am going to go for a Encore, I believe. Just to lock him into that, yeah. Encore, just to lock him into Pin Missile so he can't use any fighting type moves against whatever Pokemon I switch out into. Any fighting or whatever other coverage he has, just because Pin Missile is not going to do anything to most of my other guys. So Togekiss comes out, should be able to deal with this thing with an Air Slash, but he does switch out, and he is Encored into that Pin Missile, so I did expect that a little bit. But I don't think Breloom is going to be able to take it any better, unfortunately. No, so Breloom goes down. I'm not sure how many Pokemon he's got left right now. Maybe just the one. No, I must have two. So Hitmontop's back out. I think I should probably go for a Thunder Wave on this thing because I don't think that Air Slash will take it out straight away. He does get the flinch off and now goes for a Bullet Punch, which is probably going to do a fair bit of damage. Not too much. So I do decide just to go for the Air Slash instead, try and get rid of this thing quickly, and hopefully get a flinch along the way. Probably should have gone for Paralyze in retrospect. I think the Paralyze would have been a better option. Saved a lot of HP on Togekiss. Because now he's going to get a few Bullet Punches off, and Togekiss is pretty much dead. But he does get the kill of Hitmontop here. So Lockie's going to send out Blaziken again. And at this point, I'm going to get the Thunder Wave off because it worked really well on Blaziken in the last game. And hopefully we get the Paralyze and then I can start getting a Roost up. But no, he does get the Blaze Kick through. That's okay because he's Paralyzed and I'm not as scared of Blaziken while Paralyzed. So I'm just going to send out Gardevoir because the Psychic type moves Gardevoir packs is super effective against Blaziken. Because the Fairy type moves are only neutral because it is fire fighting. And I think... I can't remember if last game Psyshock took it down in one hit. I think it should. Or it should come very close to... Oh, it took it down. It's got a sash. That's right. But I think Leech Seed has taken the sash off this. Yep. So he's gone. And it's a crit! And I think, yes, Gardevoir got the trace on the speed boost, so... This is pretty much game over here, Gardevoir with speed boost. It's going to outspeed everything, and it's crazy powerful, and it's super effective. There goes the Lucario. And I think it's just a Mega Heracross left, which is going to meet a similar fate. Yep, so we just go for Moonblast. Yeah, there goes Heracross. So it was very unfortunate typing here for Lachlan, but I really think he did pretty well, considering the odds that he was against. But there we go. Best of 3. I did get a 2-0. We have started on our next monotype teams. We do make all our Pokemon ourselves, so it does take a little while to get it up, but we're working on it right now. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned, and we'll get the next one up as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys.